Hey guys, thanks for watching. So today is going to be a tutorial all about my hair. Basically, I'm going to be talking about the products that I use, how I style my hair for straight, curly. I'm going to be answering a lot of questions that I get on a daily basis from a bunch of people, and I also reached out and asked what questions you guys might have that you want me to mention in the video. So we're going to get down to all of that. Basically, there's nothing really special about my hair. My hair is naturally straight. I don't have any curls whatsoever. My mother has ridiculously straight hair, and then my father has curly hair. So I got mommy's hair. So when I was growing up, I was never able to like curl it because it would fall straight in like 5 minutes. But as I've gotten older, I have found ways that I can style it to make it stay. I also did get a perm in like the 5th grade, and I think that might have helped too. Like maybe it kicked in some of Daddy's natural curls. I don't know. That's what I think. So basically, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and answer all your questions so you guys know how I do my hair, what I'm using, whatever. For shampoo and conditioner, I mentioned in my favorites video, I think it was, that I use Tresemme. If I'm not using Tresemme, I'm using L'Oreal. I'm using the new ones that came out recently. It's like the Total 5 Repair, whatever it is. Basically, I jump back and forth. If once I run out of Tresemme, I go to L'Oreal. Once I run out of L'Oreal, I go to Tresemme. And I kind of like switching back and forth so my hair doesn't get used to using the same thing over and over and over. And both of those have been amazing to my hair. It doesn't dry my hair out whatsoever. It keeps my hair soft, and love it. So the ones that I'm using now, the Tresemme is Luxurious Moisture for dry or damaged hair. And I got that one just because I have colored my hair a lot this year with highlights and ombre, and then just recently dyeing it dark again. So I need something that's going to replenish my hair with the moisture that it needs. So the one I'm using is that. It's advanced technology, and it's with vitamin E, and it looks like this. So these two are the ones I'm using now. I really do love Tresemme. I recommend it to people all the time, that and L'Oreal. I really can't complain about it. So that's what I'm using when I'm shampooing and blow drying my hair. When I shampoo my hair, I always like to shampoo at the top and really massage and get all those suds and have it like ridiculously bubbly, because I feel like if I don't have all those suds, then my hair's still dirty. Which brings me to my next point. If you are shampooing your hair and you don't get a lot of suds in your hair and you don't get a lot of that soap and whatnot, I would recommend doing it twice, because if you don't get all those bubbles and suds, then your hair is probably still dirty, and that can typically happen from having a whole lot of product in your hair, having your hair up, not washing your hair for days, whatever the case may be. So sometimes you gotta wash twice, and sometimes I do that. And I only shampoo at the top of my hair like this. I don't bring it down here, because once I rinse it out, all that shampoo is going to come down to the rest of my hair anyway. And I feel like it'll dry my hair out even more if I do it down here. And then when I condition my hair, I condition it just at the bottom. So I'll run my fingers through and kind of do this number, and then I'll kind of work my way up and massage it to like maybe the middle of my hair. So that's how I shampoo and condition my hair, and it works for me. So you guys can try that out. And I actually learned that technique about reading about it, actually, with as far as like shampooing up here, conditioning down here, just so, because if you condition all the way up here, you're more likely to get your hair really greasy and really oily easy, or not easy, but like quicker. Like it may be amazing that day, but then the next day when you wake up, you're like, ooh, girl, that part is real greasy, and that's not cute. And then you gotta use dry shampoo and or rewash it, and let's just avoid that. So condition down here, not up here. Another thing that I'll mention as well, when you are just getting out of the shower after shampoo and conditioning your hair and you go to brush it, sometimes I do use a brush to brush my hair. I am guilty of that, and you're not supposed to do that. It is not good for your hair, but sometimes I'm in such a rush and I do it anyway. So yes, I break the rules, but the best thing to use on your hair when brushing it when it's wet is, excuse me, would be a wide tooth comb like this, or there's also like this detangler brush at Sally's, which I've heard great things about, and I am going to go buy it because I definitely want to try that out, because when I get out of the shower, my hair is wet. It is so tangly. It is a pain in the ass to brush. I hate it, and I'm tender-headed, so anyway, but this works really, really well. It does not, I mean, I don't know, doesn't grab on so hard like a real brush. It just brushes through so smooth. So this is what you should be using when your hair is wet, ladies. You heard me? You should be using something like this, or that detangler brush that you can get at Sally's. I think it's like $10 or $12. But I recommend something like this. Sorry that is an ugly cut. When I'm blow drying my hair, I hate it. I freaking hate blow drying my hair so much because my hair is so long and so thick and it holds so much water. I can't stand it. So anyway, I usually let my hair towel dry for about 10-15 minutes or so because it does take so long. There's times where I gotta rush and I'm like, oh, you know, I take it out immediately. But for the most part, I let it towel dry for a little bit. The blow dryer that I use is by Revlon. Looks like this. There's nothing, well, it doesn't have a name, but it is by Revlon and it's red. And it has low and high heat and then cool, warm, and hot. When I'm blow drying my hair, I put it on the highest whatever, like that it blows out, and then the hottest heat possible because, like I said, it's gonna be a minute before my hair dries. And if the only time I really like blow dry like a part in my hair is if I know I'm styling it a certain way. If I'm not gonna style it specifically to one side or another, then I'll just blow dry all over with no specific part in my hair, and then I just go about my business so I can flip-flop all day long. I sometimes use a round brush, very rarely, but when I want to get fancy, I do. The round brush that I use is this is Remington, and it looks like this, and it's a ceramic brush. I highly recommend ceramic if you're going to buy a round brush for blow drying your hair, because it just grabs your hair so much more easily, and it's easier to turn and style because it doesn't get so tangled in your hair. If I do use a round brush, I will typically wait until my hair is pretty much almost dry, and then I'll style it, because it would just take too long to do it with just a round brush. And my hairstylist, Jessica, you know how much my hair is a pain. When she blow dries my hair, she's like, oh my God, I hate you. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt. So if I am using a round brush, I use this one. So also, I like my hair to be big. I don't really like flat hair because it's not cute on me. I like my hair to have some type of volume at all times if I'm wearing it down. When I'm blow drying my hair, if I do use a root booster, this is the one that I use. It is by Subb, and it's volumizing root boost spray, salon proven to volumize as well as matrix, it says. Targeted lift and support at the roots. So I usually use this when my hair is wet. I'm pretty sure you can use it because I've used it when my hair is wet and dry. Let me see. Well, it doesn't, it says to use it when your hair is wet, but I've used it wet and dry, and it's worked both ways. I use it more when my hair is wet when I go to blow dry it, so I can have that bit of volume, and then it just adds a little bit of boost to my roots, and I do like that one a lot. It doesn't leave residue. It smells really, really good, and I've had it for a long time, and I use this a lot, so there's plenty in. When I want volume, I'll use that, blow dry my hair, maybe use a round brush. If I'm wearing it straight, I will just let it be straight. Sometimes I'll use a straightener, and we'll get to that, or sometimes I'll use my rollers. And these are the rollers that I use. I think I got these from Walmart, and basically when I use these, I'll be planning to wear my hair straight. These are the larger ones. So they grab onto your hair really good, and I usually pin mine with about 2 bobby pins because my hair is so heavy. So I use these. I'll blow dry my hair, and I'll typically put them like maybe like 3 back here and then 2 on each side like this. And I will use the root booster again, blow dry the root where I've, you know, sprayed the root booster, and then let these rollers sit. Spray a little bit of hairspray, let them sit for about 15, maybe 20 minutes to get the most volume that I can. And usually I'll do my makeup or something while I'm waiting. And that's when I want to wear my hair straight, but without using a straightener. And I just want volume. Because like I said, my hair is straight already. I don't necessarily have to straighten it for it to be straight. So usually I go for that instead of a straightener. So if I am wearing my hair straight, I do have a straightener. I don't use it very often because, like I said, I don't really need to use it unless I've had my hair up and I got those lumps from my hair bow, or if I fall asleep with my hair wet and then I've got those random waves in there. The straightener that I have, I've had for a couple years. This was actually given to me as a gift, and it's still kicking, and I love it. So it's, the straightener that I use is from Helen of Troy, and it's the ceramic series, and I really like this. Like I said, I've had it for a while. I'm probably due for a new one, but I just can't seem to let her go. But it's got these gold plates here, and it heats up to, looks like 450 degrees. The hotter the better for me. So for hair dye, if I'm dyeing my hair a lighter color or getting highlights, I always go to the salon instead of doing it at home, because I don't really trust myself to do stuff like that. And that's what I do for that. But if I'm dyeing my hair darker, I just do it at home. I get a box color. Some people say not to use it. I say screw you, because they work just as well, and they wouldn't be on the shelves if they didn't. Okay, so anywho, I don't have the one that I just used to do my hair dark again. I apologize, but it is by Revlon. I believe it's Color Stay. I'm not sure. But it has like shea butter, coconut butter, and something else. It was amazing. And it was, the color that I used was brown black. So when I go to dye my hair dark again, I don't like to do straight black because it just doesn't look right on me. It makes I don't know, it just doesn't look right. So it's got to have brown in it too. My natural hair color is an extremely dark brown, just like this, that looks black, but it's really brown. So that's why I like that color. And the conditioner that was in that box color made my hair feel amazingly soft. I really did like that box that I used. And if you can see my hair, it's very long. And it has a lot of layers, and it's very thick. And let me just tell you, it took 3 boxes to do my hair. So anywho, that's pretty much for hair dye. As far as my hair cuts go, I don't cut my own hair. I also go to the salon for that as well. If you're curious to know who my stylist is for my haircuts or my hair color, I know that you guys saw my ombre that I had and my red highlights that I had, and my layered haircut that I got a few months ago. My hairstylist's name is Jessica. She has her own salon. If you're in my area and you live where I live, you can call me, text me, comment, anything like that if you know me. If not, you can message me on any of my social networks or on this video, and I will get you her information. She is amazing. Love her. Prices are amazing. She has never disappointed me. So Jessica, thank you, boo. Shout out. So anyways, that's who I go to for my haircut. I always like to do my hair in layers because that's just my thing. I don't like dead straight one length hair. That drives me crazy. I feel like I don't look good with that. I like to have layers so that when I'm curling my hair, it's more full. If I'm straightening my hair, it's still more full when I put those rollers in and stuff like that, because I use the shorter layers to do so. So that's my thing. Some of you asked how I get my hair really shiny. I think it's my blow drying technique, to be completely honest, because I don't use any product in my hair when I blow dry it. What I'll do is I'll blow dry it really hot. Like I said, sometimes I'll use that round brush even. And then once it's done drying, I will blow dry it with really cold air. So I feel like that adds that extra bit of shine. Especially when I'm using the round brush, I'll do it with the hot heat and then I'll do it with the cold, and it just adds that bit of shine. So that's how I get my shine in my hair. I know some of you asked that question. So if you are blow drying your hair, do it really hot first and then just go over your hair with really cold air, and then it just makes it feel silkier, looks shinier, looks smoother. That's my trick. I don't use anything to make my hair grow. Some of you asked that as well. I just let it grow. I don't have any special techniques or anything like that. The only thing I can mention is maybe prenatal vitamins because I'm pregnant. And I know that that makes your nails and hair grow a lot. And I heard that it's safe to take it when you're not pregnant. So if you do want to make your hair grow, that's probably a really nice, natural way to go about it with no worries at all. That may work for you, but I don't have any tricks up my sleeve about how to make my hair grow faster. Sorry. How do I get my hair straight? I mentioned that to you guys. My hair is naturally straight. I blow dry it, and I have the option to use a straightener if I choose to. But that's it. My hair is just straight. How do I get my hair curly? I will show, well, I've done a video already on the iron that I use, the curling iron that I use, which is this one here. This is Infinity Pro by Conair. It goes up to 400 degrees. I use the hottest heat when I'm curling my hair, and that's what I use. If you want to see how I do it, I do have a tutorial already made on voluminous curly hair. You can check that out. And I'm actually going to curl my hair in this video and show you how to make it really big and curly, because some of you asked me to do that as well. And since I have somewhere to be later, I'm going to curl my hair and then I'll show you guys how to do that. This is the before look, and this is after. So I just curled my hair, and you guys know how I do that. You can leave it like this if you choose to. I don't like it like this. I kind of like to brush it out. And I'm going to show you girls who have trouble keeping your curls in, who suffer from straight hair as I do. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you how I do it with product to kind of keep it in longer, add texture, that kind of thing. So going back to that wide tooth comb that I mentioned to use when your hair is wet, I'm actually going to use this to brush through my curls. So we're going to do that. Not too hard, but just kind of go through it. Do as so. Now we're going to take our So Gorgeous Volumizing Shaping Spray, and I'm going to spray this all through my hair. And I like to do this to add texture. And kind of do a scrunching motion once you've sprayed some of it. Don't want to do it too much. You don't want to spray a whole lot of spray on your hair because you don't want it to be crunchy. You want it to be texturized. Looks better already, don't it? Alright, next, if you're like me and you like volume, we're going to add a little bit of volume on the sides here. The brush I'm going to be using, I also got from Sally's. It is a teasing brush. It's actually used for teasing, updos, or to brush back like flyaways and stuff. So it's like a 3-in-1. Very nice. But it's got these three, whatever you want to call these things. But it works really good for teasing. So we're going to just tease on the sides here. And you want to hold it really tight. You got a little bit of volume going on the sides. It's not like totally flat. And then just spray a little more. And scrunch that again. And that is it. So, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed getting all the information about how I take care of my hair, what I use on my hair, how I style my hair, yada, yada, yada. I hope I answered a lot of your questions that you guys had. I tried to get to everyone's, and I hope I answered your questions. If you have any other questions that I did not answer, feel free to comment below and ask, and I'm more than welcome to comment back and tell you guys. But that's it, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye, guys.